Hello, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Welcome to a quick little episode of The Body Beatdown. I'm Michael, your incredible host. Well, I wanted to touch base with a guy that left a comment on one of my videos. He commented on my Mikey Sen TV channel. That's where I dump all my Body Beatdown videos just to keep my old channel going, so YouTube don't just shut it down. Mikey Sen TV, Mikieson TV. Please don't go there and subscribe. You can go there and check the playlist. I have all kind of cool videos, but you don't have to subscribe. Anyway, this guy left a comment. Max Models, MAXXX Models, MODELZ is what it looks like to me. And we're going to kind of take this one little step at a time. I'll read it out, but we'll take it one part at a time. He says, is this an all-time PR? How old are you and how much lifting experience do you have? I'm only asking because you're much stronger than you appear, and I'm wondering if you've already been a power lifter or something in your younger years, or if this PR is entirely brand new. Very strong. Well, I appreciate that, and also I thanked him for the comment and all that, and I asked him if he'd please go take part in the Body Beatdown channel. I hope he does. I don't know if he did or not. But let's kind of take it a little piece at a time here, guys. Is this an all-time PR? Well, short answer, no. And we'll get to the rest of that in just a moment. How old are you? I'm going to be 51 in November 30th of this year. How much lifting experience do you have? I started working out about the mid-90s, mid to later 90s. Kind of got more serious in the late 90s. And I pretty much stopped working out in 2010. You could say probably maybe early 2011. But really taking it hard and serious in 2010. Just kind of life came up and some things were happening. Kind of things happened. And so from mid to late 90s until 2010, I was really off and on with my working out. I never had anything actually set in stone as dedicated and consistent and persistent as I've been over the last year and a half. Not by a long shot. I might work out a week. I might miss a month. I might work out a year. I might miss a couple of years. I might work out a couple of days and miss a week, and that's just how it was. I wanted to be more consistent and persistent and on a schedule. But you know how it is when you're doing stuff like this. You're gung-ho one minute and the next minute you're, well, I'll miss. Well, I'll take this day off. Well, I'll do this. Well, and that's why you don't see me miss at all over the last year and a half since starting back. Is because that when you give yourself that little bit of free day, it ends up being a free week, a free month, and 5 years later. So that's my lifting experience. I'm only asking because you look much stronger than you appear. I'm only asking because you're much stronger than you appear. And I'm wondering if you've already... so one reason that I might not look all that big and strong is the camera views, the lenses, and distortion and all that kind of throws things off. And I'm not saying I'm some big monster guy. I'm not. But I've always been well over 200 pounds. Right now I'm easily 235. And I would say I dropped weight. I got down to about 218, 220 we'll say. And I don't think I've put on any more fat with that good 15 pound increase. I've put on a lot of muscle for sure. And my biggest that I've been was probably 280. And that was while I wasn't working out and I was fatter. Of course, I hold weight well, and people never expected me to weigh that much. When I tell them, they're like, good Lord, you don't look like you'd weigh that much. So, and a lot of my time, a lot of my adult life in the 2000s, I was around 250, 255. And so I'm not really a small guy, but I'm also not some gigantic person. Something you got to realize is a lot of us guys out here that are natural, 100% natural, you don't really build up a lot of times those bubbly round muscles and so you don't look necessarily the part. You know, you can kind of tell, we'll say either really extremely good genetics, which are about 1 in 1,000,000, and enhanced physiques with, you know, who might be using some gear, a little HGH, some testosterone, maybe some steroidal type things. You can tell those people from extremely natural people. And some people just don't have the great DNA that some people have. You know, I'm never going to have the big bubbly arms, even if I had great, you know, better genetics. You know, I don't have those genetics to have the big bubbly round muscles. So, but if you see me standing next to an average everyday person, everybody's like, "Good Lord, you're big." You know, I've been accused of being on steroids at times. So, I'm subscribed to a guy on YouTube, McBean Scottish Fitness, and I remember commenting one time to him whenever I was pretty new to his channel. You know, wow, man, you're lifting these insane weights. Good job. I mean, guy, you don't look like you could lift, you know, 200 pounds, much less almost 500. And, you know, I'd probably dwarf you. But in reality, he's much larger than me. He's stronger than me. And so it's kind of hard to judge people sometimes on these cameras and stuff. So, you know, you never know. Somebody could be a giant and you wouldn't even know it. I am 6'1.5". I did used to be more like 6'2", but I guess with my back and all that things, you know, you kind of shrink down a smidgen. And with shoes on, I'm 6'2", but barefoot, I'm 6'1.5". And anyway, you're stronger than you appear, like I said. So, you know, it's hard to judge that because I can watch videos of 15-year-old boys that look about 120 pounds, and they're deadlifting, you know, 400 pounds or bench pressing 300 pounds. Or I've seen young girls doing that. I've seen old ladies doing that. I've seen older men doing that. You know, so it's kind of hard to judge that kind of stuff just by looking at people. You just never know, man. So, and then he goes on to say, I'm wondering if you've already been a power lifter or something in your younger years. No, I've never been a power lifter, strongman, Olympic lifter, none of that kind of stuff. I've always followed more of the bodybuilder style of training because that's the physiques that I like. Not that I'm ever going to have that physique, but that's the style of training that I do. Could I have benefited from different types of training for my body style? Maybe. I don't know. And it's too late for me to really care. So, yeah, I've always followed more of the bodybuilder typical style of training. Is this a PR brand new? No, this isn't a brand new PR in my lifetime. My flat bench PR is 375. And I have a video on here somewhere on Mikey Sun TV and on the Body Beatdown somewhere showing that old video. So 375 is my all-time PR. This is my new PR just since starting back over the past year and a half and building myself back up. Really, the only thing that I've got a real PR in, if you want to look at main lifts, would be my deadlifts, and I'm up at 435 pounds for one rep, and that's a PR. I'm pretty sure I never reached that in my younger lifting days because I never was good at deadlifts. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to touch base on this question that I was asked by this guy, Max Models. I appreciate the comment. I do hope that if you see this, that you've liked, share, subscribe, commented, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. Again, I don't really support Mikey Sun TV. I just dump my videos over there in hopes to keep that channel going so it don't just like die out. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to touch base on that, and I appreciate any and everyone that leaves comments and stuff like that. I really do appreciate it. That's what keeps the community going. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your insane host. And guess what? I'm actually taking a whole day off today. I'm not walking, I'm not spinning, and of course I don't work out. I give myself one day to where I don't work out, and that's typically on Sunday. It's not a religious thing. I'm not religious, but figure Sunday I'm done. I've worked out 6 days and then I'm done. I like to have one day off, but I always do cardio 7 days a week. But I told myself I am giving myself a break, so no cardio today. I'm just chilling, relaxing, maxing, shooting a little b-ball outside school with a couple of guys who were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. You know how it goes. Anyway, guys, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it. We'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. I'm Michael, and I'm out of here, and I'm going to try to do something kind of cool. Get ready. Here we go. Ready? No? Dang it. Let me do this right here.